Hey everyone, welcome to another Usual Suspect video. Congratulations, you've made it to day 3. Day 3 is the day when we go from Nancy to Munich, Eiting specifically, which is just on the outskirts of Munich, which is where we will meet Ben, who's going to be our third rider, and he will join us from day 4. Yeah, great video. It's the last of that whole sort of slog motorway travel day. However, great part. As soon as we get to the end of the motorway, we start through the Black Forest, which is just a great ride. So I've got some great footage of the Black Forest there. And I recommend the Black Forest to anybody. If you get down that way and you're travelling through, do it. It's just stunning. Absolutely stunning. Anyway, drinkies. Today's drinky is Tooth and Claw Brewery. Tooth and Claw Brewery's Cat Amongst. It's a tropical IPA. I poured a little bit and had a taste, and it's nice. I'm going to have a little bit more, actually. Really tangy. Cheeky 5.1. Almost a little bit winky. But I drink that regularly. Really nice. Tooth and Claw Breweries, Cat Amongst, 5.1. Picked that up at Asda. Cheeky little £3. You enjoy the video. I'm going to enjoy the beer. I'll see you on the road. This is it, day 3. In Nancy, not in the hotel that we originally booked, within an Ibis budget. We'd originally booked in the F1 hotel, but we got there and I'll be honest, it was full of some proper dodgy types and the place absolutely reeked. This was over road, so we said sack that off. We'll just go and stay there instead. Same kind of room that myself and Brysky stayed in when we were on the 8 Nations. Sleeps 3 people. It's the one with the shower in the room and the bog in the cupboard. Nice, like you do. Should really flush that again. Too flushy. Steak last night. Yeah, I didn't get in till quite late last night, and then we went straight out and had some food and all that kind of stuff. Mint. Yeah, it's turning out to be a bit of an epic trip. Ridiculous temperatures yesterday. Hit 40 degrees on some sections of that motorway. It was just absolutely crazy. Fingers crossed it's not going to be quite as hot today, although can't see a single cloud. In fact, not seen rain at all. Barely seen a cloud since we set off. Kind of awesome. So today we're off to Germany. We should be around Strasbourg within the hour, then Offenburg into the Black Forest towards Villingen-Schwenningen, and then down towards Lake Constance. We're going to skirt Lake Constance down to Friedrichshafen, and then we're going to take a left and we're going to go north to Munich, where we will go to Eiting and we will meet my mate Ben, who will be joining us for the next week or so. So, do you know what? This is going to be pretty awesome. At 8 o'clock, time to go. Another cracking day. Ibis budget in Nancy. Currently on the N4 to Strasbourg. Just come off the D193. Probably about 30 miles till we hit Strasbourg. And then we'll sort of go round it and head for Offenburg, where we'll cross the Rhine. Oh yeah, 40 mile. Over there, hop vines. More here. Probably for making Kronenberg, because this is where it comes from. Just come through the péage at Pfalzburg on the A4. If you follow my channel, you might know where that is. That's where I got reversed into while I was on Lucifer on the Fat Boy in 2023 on the 8 Nations Road Riot. No reversing today. Should be in Germany within the hour. Yay! Just joining the A35 near Strasbourg, come off the A4. I think there's another péage along here somewhere. And then we're looking for junction 6. All signs for Offenburg. Crossing the Rhine. We are now into Germany. Just picking up the 33, heading towards Villingen-Schwenningen. This is more like it. Just entered the Black Forest. Like I say, on the 33 heading towards Villingen-Schwenningen. The road would eventually get a little bit smaller and windier and it'll just be mint. Mint! I'm going to try and make a bit of a pit stop. This is Haslach on the 33. Just need to reapply a little bit of sun cream. I feel like my factor 30's not working as well as it could do. So as soon as we see somewhere suitable, going to pull in. So a little pit stop, stopped here before actually. Little pit stop just outside Haslach, and then we're going to crack on towards Villingen-Schwenningen, then Tuttingen, and then we may just decide to scoot straight towards Munich, but see what the time's like by the time we get to Tuttingen, and it may be just as well to go all the way down to Friedrichshafen and then go north, because otherwise it's a right arse about face journey. So yeah, have to see how we go, but yeah, thoroughly enjoying the ride this morning. Bloody hot one again. Not complaining. In the fabulous Black Forest. Lots of little fantastic German towns. Love this part of the world. In the Hornberg Tunnel. Quite a thing.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Son of a bitch. Yes, I made the schoolboy error of changing my battery whilst going through the Hornberg tunnel, and I've just lost the battery door off my camera. Bastard. Slow going today. Busy old day for trucks. I'm going to do a little pit stop. Tiny wee pit stop. Rude not to. House of 1,000 clocks. House of 1,000 clocks. Very, very cool. Yeah. Cracking picturesque little spot. Ooh, gorgeous bikes. Mike there trying to look like a poster boy for a prophylactic. Oh, let's have a little mooch. Wow. The Steins. To think how much that one is. I can't even see that, but I'm sure I'm not going to be glasses on. I'm sure I'll see how much it is when I edit the video. Creepy dressed bears. Creepy. I'm glad I came in. Very cool. Nice. Yeah. Plus I love this. Fab water feature. Christ, I'm getting old. Fab water feature. Alright, back on the road.
Cruising down that highway, wind blowing through our hair, underneath the vast blue sky, ain't a worry, ain't a care. Mountains in the distance, calling out our names, with the roar of the engines, we're ready for the game. Kickstands up, it's time to roll, with the brotherhood beside me. I feel it in my soul. An open road ahead, nothing but a turn. In the heart of the moment, we got so much to learn. It's the ride of our lives, high and wide, with motorcycles and cold beers, we'll take it all in stride. Feel the freedom, feel the taverns, dust off that old bar, raising up our glasses, here's to riding far. Laughter in the air, stories shared with pride. The miles may feel heavy, but together we collide. Sunsets behind those peaks, painting skies aflame. With my brothers by my side, we're playing life's game. Every twist and every turn takes us closer to the dream. The road is like a river, it flows within our scheme. It's the ride of our lives, through mountains high and wide. With motorcycles and cold beers, we'll take it all in stride. Feel the freedom, feel the rush, as the tires kiss the ground. In this life we know we're lost, but together we are found. And when the stars start shining, we'll pull off to the side, underneath the infinite, where our spirits come alive. With the crack of a bottle and the smoke from a fire, we'll sing those damn old tunes, let our souls inspire. We'll ride until the sunrise, with our hearts on fire. With every twist and turn, we'll push our one desire. For the thrill of every mile is the fuel that we crave in the journey of our lives. Don't you know we're all brave? Through the gravel and the mud, through the sun and the shade, the bonds we built together, nothing can ever fade. So here's to every journey and the road yet untraveled. With every laugh and story, our hearts become unraveled. We'll keep on riding onward through all the highs and lows. In the ride of our lives, we're the stars of the show.
Out the Black Forest on one of the major A roads, the 81. We're going to follow signs for Constance, take us around the edge of Lake Constance down to Friedrichshafen. We are going to go that way. we were thinking about cutting it short, but now we're going to go that way. Otherwise it'd take us via Stuttgart. I think it was about 10 mile in it, so I thought we might as well take the scenic. So yeah, we'll pick up signs for Constance, then Friedrichshafen, and then we'll follow Munich. We're just north of Constance, just jumped on the A98 toward Friedrichshafen. I'll be on this for about 80k, and then pick up signs for Friedrichshafen, and then we'll go north and head towards Munich. Lake Constance over to the right there. This route's taken quite a chunk of time off actually, because I thought we were going to be here hugging the coast of the lake, which would have taken at least a couple of hours, because it's just dotted with sort of small towns and villages and low speed limits. So this has absolutely saved us a good chunk of time. Guesstimating that we're probably still about 3 hours away from Benz. Looking forward to that first pint of Eitinger. Still following the lake, and it's quite some time after I last did a little video. Although it's a reasonable sized A road, God almighty, the speed limits are low and it's full of trucks. It's single lane for the most part, so it's crawling. Finally made it off the bottom of Lake Constance, joined the A96, which is the main motorway which will take us to Munich, and we'll skirt around Munich and come off near Eiting, and we'll have me gob wrap round a pint of Eitinger in the next 2 hours. Yum yum yum. Yum yum yum. So after what seemed like a forever slog on the 92, 99, 96, 99, then 92, we've just come off the motorway, picking up signs for Eiting, which is 7k away. Thank God for that. And that's it. Now the fun and games can start. We made it here to pick up the third rider. Now it's fun time. And there he is. Hey up!
It's all that. You? Wait till another couple of days. And tomorrow's not long, is it?
No, tomorrow's the short one. Tomorrow's probably the shortest one at all.
Nice to hear you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah. Mike, Ben, and Mike. Ready for the off? Mint this. Mint!
We are in search of Eagle's Nest. Don't believe it's up there somewhere.